In today's episode, we are making a gacha structure for all the gachas I've been breeding for the last week and a half, if will, and we're gonna just get right into it. So as you guys can see, I've kind of already made a little bit of a structure. Now, if I did my math correctly, and I mathed my math, the structure needs to be quite large, as you can see, but it also needs to be 9 to 10 across, and they need to be at least that far away from each other. So here I have, as you can see, it looks like a T almost. I am not done with this yet, but you can kind of get an idea what I'm going to be doing. Let me do this. There we go. Okay, so it looks like a T, kind of a college T actually. So one group of gachas are going to be over here, another group of gachas are going to be over here, and vice versa. There's going to be another group right here, another group right here. This bottom section is going to be filled in, and it is going to be a plant-wise species farm area also. We're going to have a couple bobs here. There's going to be some vaults. We're going to make it so it is lots of plant-wise species, and then we're also going to need to get a area where some snow owls that I've been breeding up like crazy can be over the structure itself and kind of be assisting the gachas, so that way they have a abundant amount of things that they enjoy, and it's kind of like a self-farm basically. I'm hoping that it's going to work out the way that I'm thinking of it's going to work out, but we'll see what ends up happening. I might change the structure, I'm not entirely sure yet. But our little gacha buddies need some assistance, so we're gonna do that for them. And if you do end up liking this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out, helps the channel out. I appreciate new people as always. So without further ado, let's get building. A female, let's put the female on the inside. I need to make, let's see here. Okay, and then this is organic. So I need to make a saddle for each of these guys. There we go. Okay, so there's those. And we'll put the sap ones over here. Put the males on the outside. I don't think it really matters, but it matters to me for aesthetic purposes. There we go. Okay, are you upset? I can't tell if you're upset. You should look at me if you're not upset, right? You should be non-interested. Okay. I think they're happy. I can't tell. Maybe? They might be okay. I think they're okay. They're dorky little faces. I can't tell if they are okay or not. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna call this one and this one over. Let me see. Make sure these two are following me. I'm gonna pull them out a little bit more. I just want to make sure that they are happy and that... Okay, so don't fall off the edge, please. I would appreciate it. Okay, so these are way more away from the area. They're still not looking at me, so I think that's okay. If they were unhappy, let's see here. If they're unhappy, let's move these two over, and then we should be able to tell the difference in the facial structures of the two just by this. Just by being too close. Oh yeah, look at that! Now they're super all unhappy, they look mad. If I remember correctly, they kind of do a little... Okay, so these guys are fine. Perfect. So, and as you can see, when I do that, the ears pop back up, everyone looks happy. Okay, cool. For some weird reason, I thought they looked at me when they were happy, and you could just see their dorky little faces, but apparently they don't do that anymore, or I'm not tall enough, one of the two. So we'll put the female here, and the male back here, and just make sure that they are happy, and they are not depressed. The ears are still flat, or still hot up. They're kind of squinting. Okay, so these guys are fine. What about you? Are you happy? You look happy. You look sad? I can't tell. And I want to like fall off the edge here. I think you guys are okay. Okay, so I think you're far away enough from each other that this will work. That's beautiful. It works perfect for what I need. And okay, so what I'm gonna do next is we are going to fill this out a little bit more, and then we're gonna start building walls and all the fun upper structure stuff. And the problem with this structure is going to be really, really tall because it's got to be, I put, let's see here, they're technically supposed to be 9 apart from each other on the platforms. So there needs to be 9 squares, but I put 10 in here, so I need to do 9 or 10 up in order for this to work out the way that I want them to. So it's going to be a really, really tall building. So give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna grab some pillars and we're gonna get this show on the road. All right, so made a bit of progress, as you guys can see. I kind of put the pillars up to, I think they're at like 11 or 12 to be completely honest with you. And then I got the structure on the outside pretty much kind of moving the way that I want it to. It's gonna be sectioned off on the inside a little bit. So that way there's a walking path, and then I'm also going to put an elevator all the way up to, I have 15 elevator shafts, so I will only put probably 11 or 12, I'm thinking, just to make sure that they are out of the path of each of the gachas, so we don't have any unhappy gachas. And then we'll kind of work on the innards, start to put everything together. I'm going to need to grab lots of plots. And then probably grab our lovely, let's see here. How much fertilizer do I actually have in here? And I'm still breeding these guys. I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. I've gotten what I've needed for my armadagos. So let's see if there's anything interesting in here. I kind of wanted to make, what was it? 239, I think is supposed to be the mutated levels, so nothing exciting on this front. And then 240 or 242 were our normal doggos, so nothing exciting here. So we're just gonna kind of do that. We're gonna disable mating as well to all of these guys. They're gonna pop out the remainder of the babies and be done with that. And in here, Bob is hard at work doing what Bob does. He's gathering up the plant species for me. He's putting them in here. As you guys can see, I have a ton of these plant species Y, and then I also have a ton of these. So what we're going to end up having to do, and by the way, it doesn't work with the refrigerators, I just found out. Their spoil time is still the same. So it doesn't matter if you put them in a vault or if you put them in a refrigerator, it doesn't matter. So terminal wise, I have all of this poo that needs to be utilized with these dung beetles. Thank you, little dung beetles. You're doing your job very well. So we're gonna probably take that out, I think, because I don't think this is gonna really matter too much. They are getting replenished anyways, so that will open up this for them to kind of do their thing. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Make a bunch of this. I'm going to continue working on that building over there, and then we're going to hopefully get it finished, or at least built out a little bit more. I kind of wanted to make a cool little design on the front here where it's pulled out like that, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do that. So yeah, I got to put a dino gate right here. We're going to use the wall and floor decor, I think, mod to kind of give it more of an aesthetic look. I kind of want to go, I don't really know if I want to go for a modern build or if I want to go for kind of like a factory build, kind of like how I did it over there. But we're going to make that decision here probably sometime in the near future. We'll see what ends up happening. Alright, so I've made some progress. As you guys can see, once we get back on Juniper, let me kind of swing wide here for a minute and get you. So as you can see, I've pretty much enclosed the crop plots, I guess you want to call these, which are going to hold the XY or the Y plant species. We're going to create 2 bobs as well for the butlers and have them be roaming around in here. I'm going to create some vaults. I'm going to put the vaults on the back end over here so that way they don't have a reason to cross or try to get out Looks like I need to remove a ceiling there. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to enclose this. I may just wall it off right here, put a gate right there. Or maybe I'll just, I don't know, wall it off from here over to the other pillar, so that way everything's kind of enclosed. But I kind of wanted a symmetrical feeling from that. Up there, I haven't quite entirely figured out what I want to do. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to put the other snow owls. I don't know if I put them down here, if that would interfere with them getting their pellets. I'm hoping it doesn't, because if that works, then that's perfect. Then I could just put them underneath them and then call it a day. The gachas are going to be up here on these platforms. I'm going to put railings all the way across. We're going to build this up a little bit more, and then this is just going to be like a catwalk basically. I'm going to put railings on this as well, so that way I can get up here quicker. But I do need to get my elevator up here somehow. So I think that's what I'm going to work on next, is figuring out where exactly I want to put the elevator. And I'm looking, and I think maybe, oh man, maybe right here? So, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of hatches up here. We're going to put the snow owls up here, and they're going to regurgitate their food down here, and then the gachas are going to take that and be happy little clams, and hopefully it will work the way that I have it planned. We'll see. Anyways, let me figure out where I'm going to put my, probably, I don't know, maybe here, pull it all the way up. We'll try that and see if that works. So I need juniper. And I need this. Okay. I'm gonna have to create a platform for this thing too. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm just gonna push it all the way up. How far can I get? Not very far. Okay, we need juniper. Come hither, child. Okay. So anyways, all four of these are done basically. We're gonna cap these off too. So that way they have light and whatever, so that way it's just peeling. And then unfortunately I'm gonna have this like hole here, so maybe I'll just continue this all the way up. And yeah, like I said before, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna make this work, but I will make it work nonetheless. Okay, so let's just keep this going. I can't see what I'm doing on the owl. Okay, and I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, so it should end right here. So I had 15 total tracks, and I have 4 left. Uh-oh. 15. Is this 10 or 12? I have 15. Okay, so it's 11. 11 high. Right. Okay, that's gonna work. Perfect. When in doubt, I could always figure it out anyways. Okay, so then I need to do that. But first, I need more poopers. I need more poopers. So that means we're gonna go hunting for some. So the last Fioma I had was glitched into the wall, so I had to kind of use a cheat command to get it. But I still knocked it out. It still counts, right? So I've been busy And I realized that after I tamed the Fiomas and was heading back to the base that I kind of forgot to start recording again and show off what I had accomplished halfway through. So yeah, it's pretty much done. As you guys can see, I think last time I showed it off, it was just the covered area. I haven't started anything in here. I literally finished it late last night. And I wanted to make sure that I just loaded in, so all the grass and everything is still in here. So hopefully this will go away here shortly. Including the rock. That's like taking over half of the thing. So the crop plots are on both sides. I still need to put vaults in here. The gachas are in here. We have a selection of snow owls up top that are regurgitating down their pellets to feed said gachas. And then, let me see if it's actually working. Look at that. That's perfect. So I did a two-step series. I wanted to put an elevator in the middle and have it come down, and then I realized it didn't work the way that I wanted it to. So the way that I need to get up there is through a roof somewhere. Still working on how to get up there. But maybe just take a flyer up. I don't know. So there's 4 quadrants. Each one has their own set of gachas. So this one has pearls, which are the silica pearls. And then I have organic polymer over there. And black pearls are still in the base or in the warehouse. I have metal, and then I have element. And why is this not going away? Come on, go away. I still need to put lights in here, obviously. Sorry, all the stuff is still here. I might need to leave the base and then come back, and that might reset everything. Oh, never mind. It did it itself. There we go. I have doors here that lead into the crop plots area. All the crop plots are completely... should have greenhouse effect. Why do they not have greenhouse effect? Interesting. That's an unfortunate thing. Do all of them have that? Is it because I put stone on top of greenhouse? They did have, like, yeah, see, okay, so there's 3,000, why, or 300. Why is this one the only one that, is it because of the structure above it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter, I guess. At least not too much. But as you can see, all the fertilizer has been already put in here too. The beetles have been working overtime and like producing this fertilizer over here, and I hadn't had to move them, which is awesome. But I am going to supply them with a little bit more poop. We need to go grab the Fiomas that I got, the mom and the babies, which are now probably fully grown. That is so weird. I wonder, I think it's because of the structure up top. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Dang. Okay. Oh well. I'm not changing it now. I spent way too much time on this thing. We're gonna switch this all over to this pattern right here, or the slate. I'm gonna move it over to, you know, a different, I'm making it look pretty, basically. So here is the bottom half, which is going to be where all the plant species Y is going to be. I'm going to have 2 butlers in here. We're going to have a vault on each of these walking paths all the way in the back, so that way there's full vaults in here that they can just produce as much as they want. I do need to put, I think I have crop plots and stuff, or troughs that will reach down here. So I need the troughs for the snow owls and the pagos. So up here, actually, if I go down here, so I need something that comes up to here, which then comes up to here, because here is my supposed delivery system, but I don't know why it's not working. I'm not entirely sure why it's not wanting to go up, but the elevator's broken for some reason. So anyways, that should lead, I have to figure that out. That should lead up. There was supposed to be an up and down for that one, and yeah, I'm still working on the elevator. I don't know why it's not working right now, or why it's not working in general. So then I have the ability to come out here and maintain what I need to maintain. The sap guys are over here, and then I don't have anything else for these 4 quadrants. The black pearls are going to be up here too. And to make things easy on me, I made this little hatch that can get in here. That'd be great. No, stop it. There we go. So I can come in here and I can feed everyone that I need to feed. And then as you guys can see, there's 2 of these things here. You can just jump down, I guess. So these are going to where the snow owls are going to be. And then the gachas. So 2 sections to snow owls regurgitating food, down to the snow owl, or oh, I just realized what I'd done. Whoops. Come on, Juniper. So that's the same all the way through all these quadrants as well. It's basically a repeat of what's downstairs. Now I just gotta fill this place with snow owls and turn on some lights. The watering tanks are outside, so that all the crop plots are watered, and get this actually fully functioning. We do need to tame some more pagos though. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, so we do need to tame some more pagos though, because I only have 2 boys, so I need a female pago so we can breed them up. I never thought I'd be breeding up pagos, but here I am breeding up pagos. So I guess that is going to be our next step. And then, oh, I finished our Armordago build. So these guys are 18, 178, 5, and 255. So I allowed them to breed up a little bit more. We have a bunch of doggos here that... Oops, I didn't want to take the... Oh, you need to stop following me. Okay, so I've been working. I have another Bob building right now. This is going to be super heavy for me, so we're going to do this. Chuck all of this into you, and I'm going to get you as close as I possibly can to the fabricator, so that way we can just, maybe a little bit closer, right on top of it. There we go. So that way when I pull this, I should be able to just get one. As you can see, he's way too heavy for me. Throw you in there, and I think that will be enough for you, because you can only carry one at a time. You don't have a heavy weight. Okay. So let's fly back over here. I did a little bit more work, as you guys can see. I reskinned the outside of the building to make it, to accommodate it more. I have placed all of the snow owls that I need to at the specific moment in their designated spots. I do need to rework them though. I need to make them so they don't come to me when I call. So that way we don't have any mishaps anymore. Random snow owls kind of flying all over the place, and then I have to somehow magically get back in here, which was kind of a pain in the butt. I'm still working on an alternative to that. I just put down ladders for the time being, and then worked my way up somehow. So, and grappling hook. Grappling hook worked great. So, inside, I have done nothing except for lights. I got lights in here. That's about as far as I've gotten, and then obviously reskinned. But I have... I did put the vaults in as well. So these are the CS vaults. So the they have a 600 hold capacity, which is great because the standard vaults I think is like 250 or something like that. So this is double the amount. And as you guys can see, there's like the 2 stories of freaking snow owls I got going on. And then these guys are just happy as a freaking clam, as you can tell by the disco lights on the back of their backs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a bunch of these. I'm going to set up Bob in here. I'm going to plant a bunch of the XY, or the Y species plant. I think everything is pretty much fertilized to the... Oh, it's not fertilized back here. Interesting. Okay. That's going to be a problem. Let's do this side. I think this side is fertilized, right? Yeah, this side's fertilized. So it looks like the fertilization hasn't gotten all the way to the back yet. I do need to bring the Phiomas back out. I need to pump them back in there. The dung beetles need to do their job, and they may not be able to reach, which is part of the reason I might need to invest in more dung beetles and actually have them stationed for here versus up there. It could be a cross-contamination though, so we can easily just get another Dino Depot, thing, put it in here, put some dung beetles in here, put some phiomas in here, so that way everything works out the way it's supposed to, and everyone's a happy camper. So, let me, I need Bob. Actually, I need a plant first, and then we can activate Bob, because Bob is not going to be able to do anything if we don't have anything for him. So, yeah, right. I told myself it was going to be this side. Okay, let's get over here. And let's just pull one out, pop one in, and just kind of repeat, rinse and repeat. So I'll bring you back once I get all the crop plots nice and healthy and planted. Alright, so they're planted on this side. What I'm going to do is we are simply going to put her, or McSteed Flappy Flap, in front of the door. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her in here. So that way, because I can't carry Bob, dang it. Oh, I got Bob. Okay, so we're going to, supposed to construct. Why can't I construct him? Okay, so let's throw out our owl real quick. They're back out here. And, let's see, there's anything else I need to drop. I need to construct you. Why am I not able to construct you? No, 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 what's happening? Where did it go? Oh, I put it on my hotbar. Whoops! Okay. So, there we go. Okay, we're gonna construct him. We need a name for him. I have Bob up there. I think I want to name this one, I don't know. We need those. Let's see here. What should I name you? It's set. You can't really do anything yet, too. So, set Bob to butler mode. I don't really want you in front of the door, though. I don't know why. Away I go. I want you, like, over here. Come here. I want you out of the way as best as possible. There we go. Okay. Put you on butler mode here. And I don't really have a job for you just yet. Sorry, buddy. Where are you going? Where, sir? Sir? Could I ask where you are going? Yeah, you can just, I guess, hang out in the corner for now. Okay. I want you to just chill. I need you to, just not do anything currently. Just stay here and look pretty, okay? That's all I need you to do. Just hang out for a little bit until these actually start producing fruit and we get stuff. So, which, I need to take like 2 of these out, I think, in order for them to... So the ones in the middle, it looks like the ones that don't have the structure, I think I figured it out. So the structure up top, unfortunately, is interfering with the rest of this, which means that it's just going to kind of do what they're going to do, which is fine. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It'll work. So now we need to basically rinse and repeat, and I found out that these two over here do not have, they don't reach. So we do need to go grab some more dung beetles. I do need to, I need to grab some phiomas. I need to set them up in here. I need to basically rinse and repeat down here what I did up there. But the problem is that I don't want them to pull for the snow owl's pellets, so I'm gonna have to think this one through. So, okay, so I got the other side done now. So these, like I said before, these last two crop plots apparently are not getting the fertilization that they need because I think they're too far. But I think what we're gonna end up doing is there should be like some. I don't know why there's not some greenhouse effect, because there's the walls and stuff like that. They're not getting anything. That's so weird. Okay. I'll probably, like, mix this up a little bit. We got to bring the other Bob over here as well and get him ready for processing this type of stuff. Looks like these two plants are starting to take off. Oh, that's cute. There's like a little fire furnace thingy that... I never noticed that. Okay. Well, I noticed the fire furnace in the front, but I never noticed his, like, little, animation. So, anyways, we're gonna let these guys grow up. I think that's gonna end the video for today. I'm probably gonna go grab more dung beetles and set up the Fiomas, and then also set up the Pagos and see if I can get anything going. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, and I would love to have you a part of our community. So without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. By the way, if this video releases before my live stream today, well, surprise. Take care, guys.